first year.
Oh, all right. Hello, everyone. We're back at it. This is the last one.
It is the last one of the season.
Man, time flies. Well, we're back with Grandma Tanner. We're going to be cooking. She's going to be cooking. I'm not cooking nothing. A fresh apple cake, and she said it's with coconut. Now, she's done an apple cake before, but no coconut. So, once again, like I said, this is the last one of the season. We only got, a week and a half after this?
9 days.
9 days. Not that she's counting. But next week is Thanksgiving. So this would be a nice little Thanksgiving dessert.
Yes.
So I'll let Grandma Tanner take it away.
Okay. I used Braeburn and Golden. So it calls for 3 cups. So I already did 2 cups. So I'm going to use my little slicer here. And you chop the apples. So this thing here is just great for chopping. You slice them up like that. And then you just cut them real close together here.
So is this chopping or dicing?
Well,
same thing.
It's probably about the same thing. Now, if you have a little chopper, you can throw them in that little chopper. But I made one of these yesterday, and this seemed to work out real good because it's really small pieces.
It spirals, that slicer spirals them, and then you're able to just cut them in slices or slivers even.
So I used, for 3 cups, it's approximately 3 apples. I already have 2 cups made up, and I usually press them in because there's little spaces in there.
I mean, really, you could use probably more apples than what...
Yeah, you could.
I mean, I wouldn't go 6 cups, but...
You could do 3.5 cups would be good. Okay, we'll put that there, put that to a side, and get rid of my little, I gotta get this thing off of there.
Just squeeze it and pull.
There we go, got that all off.
And then if you like to make peels, dehydrate peels, there you go.
Yes. It's just a wonderful little machine. The bakery uses this every day for apple slicing for the sandwiches that they do. Okay, we'll put this back here.
Wendy, I don't know if it's your internet or ours. Out here rural, sometimes it's not the best. So hopefully when I share it, it'll be okay. She said it keeps freezing up.
Oh, okay. So it's 3 eggs, and my chickens are laying bigger eggs. So I'm gonna whip these 3 eggs first. Whip until they're nice and fluffy.
Yeah, turn that off.
Okay, this is 2 cups of sugar, which I measured out ahead of time just to save a little bit of time. So you whip these 2 together, but I think that the better you whip those eggs, the fluffier and nicer your cake is going to be. So always whip those eggs up real nice. So it gets to be real creamy looking. oil, which is 1.5 cups, and I used canola oil. So you pour that in there. And the vanilla. But I think we're out of this, aren't we, Jenny?
I don't know, are we? We sell this Blue Cattle Company Mexican vanilla. We might be out for this season. It's a really good vanilla.
It is really good vanilla.
They like to use that for the caramel apples.
Caramel apples, yes. So it's a teaspoon of vanilla, and you mix that in there with that sugar.
Fundraiser back there. No. Okay. They're backed in and loading up.
See, just go see, make sure.
I will.
Sorry there. Isaiah had to come in.
I did preheat the oven to 325 and I sprayed the pan. So our next step is I have 3 cups of flour, and I like to mix all that stuff in a bowl. And 1 teaspoon of baking soda. So we'll mix that in. It's better to mix it in.
1 teaspoon or tablespoon?
It says 1 teaspoon.
Is that a teaspoon?
Yeah. So mix that in there. And then it's 1 teaspoon of salt. So if you mix this flour ahead of time, that's a 1/2 teaspoon. And then it's 2 teaspoons of cinnamon.
Sorry, it just looked big.
Yeah. So you mix that all together. Get this spatula dried off a little bit. So you mix that.
So you had 3 cups of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of salt.
Yep. And this was self-rising flour. So if you mix that all up, it's a lot easier to get it all blended into this batter that I have right here. So I'm just going to put a little bit at a time.
You don't want to pour the whole thing.
No.
Smells good.
That cinnamon is so good.
Need a big mixer.
Almost.
Okay, good. gotta flip it over, huh?
Okay, you got that all mixed up real well. And this recipe is actually from another Grandma Tanner. It's Grandma Imogene.
Oh, yeah.
And so now you mix, it'll make it a lot more moist once these apples are all in there. 3 cups of apples.
He had apples going everywhere, Mom.
Little apples jumping around here. You can get that mixed real well. And then it is a 1/2 cup of coconut. This coconut really makes the cake nice and moist. Sprinkle that around in there. And then a 1/2 cup of, I have chopped pecans. So there's quite a bit in this. Recipe. So that really made it nice and moist, all those apples in there. So then my oven is on, and here's my pan.
Did you grease that?
I sprayed it.
Spray it with Pam.
Yep. But Imogene is really a good cook. Whenever we go to her house, we always have really good food.
She always did like to cook. She ran the bakery.
She was our bakery manager, yes.
Her and Harold. Years ago.
Now they have their Christmas tree farm, which they're opening pretty soon.
It's Saturday after, or the day after Thanksgiving they open up. So if you guys need Christmas trees, go to Merkle Ridge. It's just a mile or 2 south of us on Route 40.
Yes. I'm thinking I saw they were opening the 19th.
Really?
I was just up there this morning. Okay. Get all this off of here. Kind of level it off a little bit.
And get that little bit off the right here.
Oh yeah. Don't want that to burn on. So that's what it looks like. And now it says 325 for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Now I was watching it the other day in the oven because my oven I was up at the house, but it was 1 hour and 10 minutes it was done. So put it about in the middle of the oven.
Sarah, we're making a fresh apple cake today. And I'll post the recipe after we're done here. I'll put it on our Facebook page.
That's what it looks like.
Good.
And you can see the little pieces of apples and the nuts in there. And you can eat this with Cool Whip.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Or put ice cream on each piece and then take a little bit of our caramel sauce and drizzle that. We have plenty of this. We are not running out of this year because we made a little extra. We ran out last year. So that is the end of my session, and I really appreciate everybody that has been watching over these last 4 months, and I've enjoyed doing it. And I hope that you all got a few recipes that you can use for the holidays or just for your family.
Yep. So if you guys just joining us, this is the last one of this season. Hopefully we'll all be back next year and Grandma Tanner can keep on cooking. If you have any good recipes, please send them to us. You can either send them on Messenger, using especially recipes using our products. You can send them through Facebook Messenger and I'll get them, or you can email them us at info at tannersorchard.com. I got one the other day, Grandma, that they made pancakes, and instead of using water, they used cider, and then she chopped up apples and put those in the pancakes too, and she said it tasted like the donuts.
Ooh,
a little bit like the donuts.
We might have to make those.
Yeah, so Grandpa Tanner likes to make pancakes on Sunday mornings, so maybe we'll have to try that.
Yes.
But today we made the fresh, or I shouldn't say we, Grandma Tanner made the fresh apple cake, and we hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving and a Merry Christmas, and we will see you guys all next year. Thank you.